It is projected that more than 18,000 stores are going to close down in 2025. This would be the biggest year for store closures ever. This means more than during the pandemic and more than during the financial crisis. This could be devastating to millions of people. But you probably don't even know some of the stores that are closing down. Well, here's just a start.
Stores closing locations this year. Rite Aid closing 77 stores.
77.
Dollar Tree closing 13 stores. Walgreens closing 150 stores.
Or more.
CVS Pharmacy closing 900 locations.
Yep.
Best Buy closing 20 stores. TJ Maxx closing 60 locations.
At least.
Walmart closing dozens of locations across America. Joann Fabrics closing hundreds of locations.
All of them.
Dollar General closing 12 locations across America. JCPenney closing 10 stores.
At least.
Foot Locker closing hundreds of locations.
Yep.
Nordstrom closing 23 stores. Amazon Fresh closing many locations. At Home closing dozens of locations. Kroger closing 10 stores.
That is just some of the stores that are closing down. There are auto parts stores that are shutting down. We are seeing so many different pharmacies closing down as well. Macys, another big one. Look at this.
Macys is closing over 150 stores in the U.S., and I went to the downtown Brooklyn location, and when I say my millennial heart is so sad, the store was empty, completely empty. There was hardly anything left. This location closes March 23rd, and there's nothing left. It was empty. It was a ghost town. It felt so odd. It felt so weird. I'm honestly afraid of the future. You see, I'm a millennial. Today's my birthday. I turned 36, and I was alive when there was no technology, where there was no online shopping, there was no social media, there was no dating apps, there was no iPhones. Like, I've been around a very long time, and I'm only 36. So to go into a store and to see a store that you've been shopping at since you were little looking like this is scary. It felt eerie. It felt like I was in a movie during the apocalypse looking for food and shelter. I am so lost for words right now. The sadness is just so sad because every store is shutting down right now. I mean, I'm from the era where we shopped at the mall and you had to get all your stuff from the mall. You would meet up with your friends at the food court, and this is non-existent anymore.
It's just not. And let me know down in the comment section below. When was the last time that you went to a shopping mall? And did you purchase anything? Now, for me, this was my childhood as well. Go to a mall and you would go to Macys. It was one of those stores that was where everybody was at. If you shopped at Macys, well, number one, you probably had money. But everybody was there. I wouldn't even go there to buy anything. I just get the free cologne. But Macys stores are shutting down. We've seen some of these cornerstone stores like Sears shut down, Nordstrom's closing down, right? And the list goes on and on. And again, it's only getting worse. Look at this though. Here's another very big store. It's Kohls. They're shutting down. Many Kohls locations are closing down as we speak because they're underperforming and the company is trying to restructure and to just make sure that the company as a whole can continue moving forward. But the crazy part is this, that a lot of these stores are waiting and pushing back their closing dates until the first part of 2026 because they're hoping, just hoping, that they can make it through one more fourth quarter. If they can, they're hoping that interest rates will come down, spending from the U.S. consumer is going to pick up, which means hopefully the store becomes a little more profitable. And then they can actually stay in business. Well, look at this. Here's another interesting one. It says pharmacy chain closing 114 more stores across multiple states. there are many pharmacies that are shutting down. Just to give you an idea, look at this. It says CVS closes over 270 stores in 2025. They're doing this because a lot of people have been stealing from pharmacies. When they have no other choice, have no money, they just steal. Look at this. Rite Aid is closing 123 more store locations. That's something that we learned. And it says they're going to close a total of 1,070 stores. Again, this is going to hurt many neighborhoods because for some, all they have is a Walgreens or a Rite Aid or a CVS. Well, look at this right here. This is Walgreens. Just to give you an idea, more and more of these stores are closing down as we speak as well. How scary that store looks. There's nothing in it. That store is just completely empty. Yeah, that's what we're going to see. Now, I'm not here to tell you that, hey, these stores are closing down, so let's all freak out. No. Okay? The stores are closing down because U.S. consumers have changed. We don't buy as much in store anymore. Honestly, I can't tell you. Over the past year, I've probably gone to a grocery store less than 5 times. Okay? Less than 5 times. I buy all of our groceries online. Get them all delivered. I never go into a grocery store. Okay? So less than 5 times in the past year. What about retail stores? The only time I ever go into a retail store was if I were to go into Target. Okay, that was really it. I'd go into Target, and the reason for this is because I would try to buy a new cell phone cover. I'd try to buy a new, whether screen protector, a cell phone case, something. And I'd price match Amazon. I just didn't want to wait the extra day or two to get my item from Amazon. So I'd go to Target, find the item that I want, find it on Amazon for a better price, and I'd price match. Well, guess what? Target is going to end as of, I believe, in 4 days on the 29th. They're going to end their price match. Meaning, they will only price match Target.com. They will not price match Amazon or Walmart. Walmart has already done the same thing. They will not price match Amazon, and they will not price match Target either. So we are going to see some more issues there. Now, I want to leave you with one thing though. All these stores that are closing, okay, we are seeing some of these stores are trying to move more towards the e-commerce side. Now, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, what we have seen over the past several years is companies like Hims. They sell medication and other things like that. So you don't have to go into a Walgreens store to get your prescription. We also know Amazon has an incredible platform where you can actually get your prescription filled through Amazon. It shows up at your doorstep, and a lot of times it's less than half price. That's an incredible deal. So for all these people that are trying to save money at this time, this is one way to do it. Don't go into a retail store that has a high, they're trying to just stay afloat, okay? And that they have to pay all these employees and their overhead is just high. No. Go to a place like Amazon or one of these e-commerce retailers and get your prescription there. It's simple enough. So I'll leave you with that, but keep in mind that over the next several months, we are going to see more and more stores close. As of right now, they're expecting about 18,000 stores are going to close down in all of 2025. I don't know what 2026 is going to look like, but what I can tell you is that it's highly unlikely we see more than 18,000 stores close in the following year. But if it happens, that is going to completely shock the entire United States. So, as we get more information on this, I promise I'll bring you all the latest news and updates, but that's what we know as of today. So again, thank you guys for watching, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.